For many first-time car buyers, the compact sedan and hatchback segment is the first and last stop. They don't offer the ride height of a crossover or the legroom of a mid-size sedan, but compacts manage to blend practical space, fuel efficiency, and safety with downright affordable prices. 8 compact sedans arrived in our test drivers' hands in 2016, and now we have the chance to weigh them against each other in this year's Compact Sedan Roundup. The Toyota Corolla, Honda Civic, and Nissan Sentra have historically represented the bulk of the market, but renewed effort behind the Chevrolet Cruze and Ford Focus have the American brands pulling their own weight, while the Hyundai Elantra and its great value, Volkswagen's spacious Jetta, and the sporty Mazda 3 round out the rest of the field. Step on the throttle and none of these cars will push you back in your seat, but some definitely impress more than others. At 184 horsepower and 185 pound-feet of torque, the 2.5-liter inline 4 in the Mazda3 S, like VW's optional 1.8-liter, is an engine upgrade aimed at shoppers looking for a little more power. The Civic, Corolla, Elantra, and Focus also offer alternative engines, but theirs are dialed in to boost efficiency. For decades, the Toyota Corolla has been the de facto choice of folks looking for a reliable compact sedan. Climb inside and you'll enjoy a spacious interior. Although its overall tech lags behind some of its competitors, fuel efficiency underscores this car's good value. The standard engine's 29 miles per gallon in the city and 37 on the highway is competitive, but the eco-trim Corollas boost those numbers, recording 34 mpg in combined driving. Of course, pretty much all of these cars offer great fuel economy. With standard engines, no car records less than the Ford Focus's 31 miles per gallon in combined driving, and none performs better than the Honda Civic and Chevy Cruze's 34. If you're after even better fuel efficiency, you'll need to pony up for one of the aforementioned optional powertrains. The Honda Civic has made its mark this year with a new, upscale, and refined interior and exterior. Great visibility and a large back seat are nice to have, but the impressive Honda Sensing safety suite makes the Civic stand out. Atop the short list of complaints with the Civic are the infotainment system's lack of tactile feedback and the omission of physical knobs to adjust the stereo's volume. The Nissan Sentra also delivers plenty of space with a decent-sized rear seat and a big 15.1 cubic foot trunk. However, while the Bose stereo system is a nice option, the Sentra lags behind the competition in some critical areas. Siri Eyes-Free is offered, but the Elantra, Cruz, and Jetta all offer full Apple CarPlay too. Considering the small touchscreen and some low-quality interior materials, it's tough to recommend a Sentra in need of some updates. The Chevy Cruze, on the other hand, entered the 2016 model year as an all-new car. Also offering pretty good room behind the front seats, the new Cruze has benefited hugely from a healthy diet and hitting the gym. The new model is some 250 pounds lighter than the outgoing Cruze, but 17 horsepower and 56 pound-feet stronger. With Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and 5 years of OnStar, the Cruze is getting some well-deserved attention. If there's one fault to the Cruze, it's that the Focus beats it flat out in terms of sporty, engaging driving. The Focus, available as either a hatchback or a sedan in 2016, lives on European underpinnings, and they shine through in how it handles corners. It also offers an optional 1-liter EcoBoost 3-cylinder engine, but whether the Focus's backroads handling outweighs its noisy little Turbo 3's highway speed struggles is up to you to decide. Perhaps the most surprising contender in the compact sedan segment is the all-new Elantra. We looked at the 2017 model for this review, as those have quickly replaced what's left of 2016's stock on dealership lots, and outside of a tight back seat, there's not much to dislike. The clean and simple interior design is refreshing compared to some of the overly busy layouts currently on the market, and Hyundai's hands-free trunk is something we haven't seen on another compact. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are also available on the Elantra, and a forthcoming 1.4-liter turbocharged engine promises to deliver 35 miles per gallon in combined driving. The Volkswagen Jetta also offers an uncluttered interior and Apple CarPlay, but it bests the Elantra in terms of space. A positively huge back seat and the largest trunk in the segment make the Jetta great for folks inclined to road tripping. It's also worth noting that as the only European brand in the segment, the Jetta will always appeal to shoppers who view its pedigree as a little more upscale. Finally, the Mazda 3 has been a darling of the compact segment since its redesign in 2014. Always a great handling machine, Chris Wardlaw explained that the responsiveness inspired him to think of it as if the entire car had been dipped into a vat of silicone. The fact that the Mazda offers a more powerful S trim for less than an arm and a leg extra only adds to the 3's appeal. Available as either a sedan or a hatchback, the only complaints were its surprisingly small interior and trunk dimensions in either configuration. Safety ratings for these compact sedans are great across the board, with all receiving either 5 stars from the NHTSA, a top safety pick plus rating from the IIHS, or both. Likewise, no model showcases real outlier pricing, although the Cruz and Sentra can be had cheapest, each starting at under $17,000, and the Civic is the most expensive, ranging to over $26,500. In a marketplace as crowded as this one, every automaker is trying to find something to help it stand out, be it fuel efficiency, sporty handling, tons of space, or just great value. So which compact sedan offers the right combination for you? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to subscribe for future CarGurus Roundups. Thanks for watching.